The campaigns are already going on.
Yes.
Nominations ended.
Even if I am cleared today, I will start campaigning tomorrow. What's wrong with that? Election is in January.
Those of you who are watching us, I'm with Honorable President of EPC, Honorable Akena. Today, I may say, when you were president in Parliament, you sounded unpatriotic in your statement. You say, the international conference you're doing to NARRATES and show what you call it. I wanted as an institute to be all dissatisfaction from the government. What exactly is pulling you to do that? The person of your position, putting Uganda first, and Uganda's leaders, national.
I've always put Uganda first. I have supported the team. Like when I mentioned Morocco became #2 in Africa, I competed. I have supported the team. It's not something which is new. But when something is done wrong, in sports, there is a way sports personalities protest. And there's one which started, I think, during the Black Lives Matter, where a professional American footballer, during the national anthem, will take a knee to highlight disaffection or disapproval of something. In my case, it is why I and UPC have been locked up in the presidential matter. And it is not, as many people might think, it is certain, I would say, machinations within the structure of the state, which is doing so. I feel my voice should be heard, I feel the voice of UPC should be heard, and therefore I have a right to protest.
Yeah, you have a right to protest, and that's still providing the constitution. But again, I want to see, under circumstances of doing this, we're in the electoral process, and know very well that your situation is in court.
Yes, but you see, you follow Masaza Cup.
Yes.
If I get a red card from Masaza Cup, does this stop me on national duty?
No.
Not at all. Now, the issue which is trying to be raised, the red card is at a party level. It does not affect the national election, which is based on the constitution and the laws of Uganda, which I met all those criteria. So what is being played in sports, what you understand in sports, if I have my red card from Masaza Cup, you are not going to remove me from national team duty. It does not cross over.
But again, it's a part of that should support you. If the party has issues, like who's supporting you to go and represent this?
I have the majority of the support of the party. There is no question about that. There's some people who run to court and you've got the ear of the judge. They don't have the people. I've been here in Parliament, the members of Parliament. Who brought them here? Who nominated them? Who has supported them? By election. You've been here for by election. Is there any other person you have seen pushing the UPC agenda during the by election?
You see, doing your work is there, but also what the constitution says. Is UPC constitution in line with you being there?
At this moment, yeah, UPC,
does it
as of now.
When really here?
Yes. Yes. I'm the president, but I have been deliberately kept out of this race, and they're trying to raise internal party issues to bring it to the level of a national constitution or a national law. Where in the constitution you find that where your constitution or your traditions are inconsistent with the national constitution, which one prevails?
Constitution must prevail.
Exactly. Now the national constitution, does it have term limits? No. The person who I'm competing against is on his 7th term. So, where does it come in? Where's the fairness?
No, okay.
Where's the fairness?
Why do you shift your brain? This is coming from the party, the court, and then you shift it to the NRM.
You see, when you're fighting, you as a spectator may not know which blow is landing. I know who's hitting me. I know who's blocking me.
You think that you
not
you
I
have
think,
been a big
not I
candidate,
think,
you were threatening President Museveni.
I know what I'm capable of, and I know why they don't want to show that capability. But I'll show it whether they want it on the ballot or not. I'll find ways of expressing myself and making sure that my point or the point of UPC is going to be.
I come to you because it seems like this is Honorable Akena's fight or maybe government. Can I call it? Or NRA?
It was not going to be possible to see Akena kneeling in Kololo when the national anthem for Uganda is being played. But that doesn't mean I'm not hurt. It doesn't mean I am not breaking inside. Please, I am asking this one, and I'm asking you people at the front bench, tell the president, stop this. It's wrong. It is wrong. UPC has been accused of rigging elections. This is a chance I have as Jimmy Akena to set that record straight. You won't even let me get past the gate. Is this an election or is this a farce? I'm ready to go through this for the sake of the people who support me, for the sake of UPC, who has representatives here. But injustice and what you're doing is wrong. On record, the FIA, the international body for automobiles, and the international body for motorcycles are having their annual general assemblies, of which I intend to be there. And trust me, when the national anthem of Uganda is being played and we are there at the forefront, do not be surprised if you see Jimmy Akena on his knees.
As of now, I'm just for you, yes.
Put us on the ballot, and you'll see. I can tell you honestly, we have carved our path, we know what we're capable of doing, and we know what we're doing.
Okay, this one, because I've had some moments that as a person who wants to protect land, that is a threat. That become a threat to government, because you want to protect a certain part where you want your MPs, and then we get iPod money. So that's why we support fighting.
You see, what people don't understand, for UPC to be where it is, for it to be able to shine, it is something where you are constantly engaged and investing in the party. These things don't happen in there. There are long periods where there is no funding and whatever, so it's not a question of funding. If it was funding, we would not be in the situation where we are. What is being done is deliberate because of looking at the mathematics and the overall outcome. That is where the concern was. And I understand where the concern is, but it should not be UPC to suffer inconvenience because you are fearing that it may show you in a weaker light than you think you should be. But that will be the actual reality of what is there. UPC will only claim what is capable of which to claim. Other parties will claim what they have.
Honorable, you're part of iPod. With all these things coming
It is only of recent when we now had the increased funding questions and what that iPod now came back. But for 4 years, iPod has been managed. Those of us who pushed for iPod, those of us who created iPod, created a platform where iPod could engage with each other. We've been felt shortchanged. And the only reason why it was being brought, it was brought on a reason of, again, to divide us and them, trying to separate who gets the funding. I've been on the floor here. My thinking is, when we go to the people will elect. Whoever comes here, that is the choice of the people. And that's what we must respect.
As a president of UPC, I know very much you were denied the chance to stand as a presidential candidate. But UPC as a party, it's no candidates in different areas. That's all you look at. Uganda, when you go to Western Uganda, when you go to Eastern Uganda, you don't even make 100 candidates in all these places.
We have more than 100 candidates, but as parties, all parties will suffer some level of regional deficiencies. I will name any party, there will be areas where they don't have candidates. It is only NRM using government machinery and resources which is going to make the highest attempt to fill possible. But for me in this politics, it's incremental. What I get from this election, I'll add in the next election, I'll add in the next election, and we're being building in that basis. So whatever the outcome, I'm ready to respect the outcome, but give us a chance to present ourselves to the people and the people who decide.
Lastly, on this one, the view that the public has over that it's money-eating organization. As a member, as someone who's suffering, they're not helping you.
You see, iPod, for me, was an avenue where we can engage with your people. And I have been, as far as I'm concerned, that's what I've been doing. It's what I did on the question of the where we hold our first summit. Yes, we talked about issues of finances, but the finances were to facilitate the parties to be able to provide better representation for people, better articulation of policies, better research in the various areas. That is where I saw the resources were. That's the basis on which we are giving the resources.
Lastly,
implementation may be different, but as I put, at least for my side, I've tried what I can.
Lastly, you're not part of those actually the presidential campaigning stage is going on. There's no chance of seeing you on ballot.
Why do you say no chance?
The campaign is already going on.
Yes.
Nominations ended.
Even if I am cleared today, I will start campaigning tomorrow. What's wrong with that? Election is in January.